What is up, guys? This is Sean again with Stay Gaming. Listen, I just kind of want to give like a formal apology to you guys really quick because I know I haven't been really posting as much as I used to. I'm kind of just swamped with a lot of things going on, but real life stuff and also gaming stuff, especially with the new release of Red Dead, that is kind of really, kind of taking over my life a little bit. So I kind of wanted to put this video out there. Basically, the title of this video, kind of speaks for itself. It's basically going to be probably something like, is it worth buying Red Dead, right? Should you buy it? Is it good? All that good stuff, right? So I'm going to try to make the video short. Right now, you're going to see a bunch of clips from some gameplay footage that I did throughout, playing Red Dead so far. I didn't want to do the whole traditional, play-by-play or show you guys a mission kind of thing. I kind of wanted to get my feet wet with the game, and really like figure things out and kind of gain some traction with the game. You know what I mean? Like just kind of go through the process of the game, learn a couple things, the mechanics, the gameplay, and all those different things that happen, when you're going, when you start playing a game, and I wanted to just kind of give you guys my honest, non-scripted opinion. This is completely off the cuff. This is not scripted. This is completely my honest opinion on what I feel about the game. And I will say, this is, from an aesthetic point of view, this is possibly the cleanest, most gorgeous game I think I've played in a long time, and I'm only saying that because I've played a couple games within the past couple years now, and I think the one game that really, and this is kind of a consensus from a lot of my friends and people that I play with online, the one game that I thought was like nothing can really top it was The Division. The Ubisoft game, The Division. I think that to me was the greatest game in terms of aesthetics and just the all-around look and beauty and the attention to detail. I thought nothing could beat The Division, right? That completely got thrown off by, I won't say completely, because The Division is still top-notch, top-tier game. It still holds a good place in my heart. I remember when I waited like the same way I actually waited for Red Dead. I got the game, I pre-ordered the whole thing. It was a beautiful game. I played it for a long time, and I'm actually I can't wait for The Division 2. But what I'm saying here with this one is this game is gorgeous. When I say you're not gonna find any other game like it, and it's a Western theme, and I've always loved Western themes. That's something that a lot of people don't do, and if they do it, they don't really kind of get it right. But they did. Rockstar kind of put their ankles in this one. They really went and made a beautiful game. And you would think because it's Western, how much you can really do with that. You're gonna have these wide open farmland, foresty, deserty, mountainy, rocky mountainy type of locales, and they did a phenomenal job. It's funny, it's like they filled this world with beautiful things in such a spread area, so it's like for a moment you may feel that there's nothing going on, but it's completely alive. This world is alive. Like, there's rabbits, there's 200, or there's over 200 species of animal you can actually hunt in this game. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful game. And when I first played the first Red Dead Redemption, I think I touched a little bit on Red Dead, but Redemption is the first one with John Marston was the one I really liked because it was made by Rockstar. Everybody thought, I thought the online was going to be just like GTA, and it wasn't. And that kind of was a little disheartening because it was more like you play with a skin and you kind of just do little death matchy type of matches and stuff like that, which again, it's cool, but it's only good for a hot 5 minutes. You know what I mean? It's not a game that you can really invest your time into, creating a character, like how the GTAs and stuff is, with GTA 5 online, you make your character, you kind of go through and build your character up. It wasn't like that, right? But with this game and with what they're doing for the online, with a lot of the details, they're kind of spoon feeding us a lot of the details for the Red Dead Online, right? And maybe I'm jumping ahead of myself because I do want to get back to the game itself, the single player experience itself. But I just want to touch on the online for a minute, because that to me, and I've already said it to my friends, I've already said it to everyone, like that is going to be where I'm going to be for a while. Like I'm going to play the Shinobi Strikers, I'm going to play all these other games, sparingly throughout, but Red Dead Redemption 2 online is where you're going to mostly find me. But back to just the feel and the gameplay aesthetics of the game. It's a great game. It's smooth. It's a beautiful game. I can't stress that enough, how beautiful it is. I mean, look at these shots right now. Look at that sunset. Look of this, everything about this. It just feels like everything is alive. You can, if you can hunt things. You can shoot ducks. You can shoot birds out the sky. You can you can attach them to your horse, and you can bring it back to your camp. This is the camp where you're at right now. You're a part of Dutch's gang, and Dutch's gang. And again, I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to give out any pertinent details, but you are responsible for a camp. Okay, your camp is where you bring your food, you bring your materials, you bring anything you can possibly find, money. From if you loot bodies, this is where you're going to bring a lot of the materials that you want to kind of give to your camp, and kind of build from there. That's what you really want to do. You want to build your camp. So it has almost like a kind of a build, mechanic to the whole thing. Almost like a what's the game? Maybe like a Sims, I guess you can kind of say, like a Sim City type of thing. But it's beautiful, and I think Rockstar did a fantastic job with that. I mean, you can go everywhere and anywhere in this place, and I think with the possibilities leading into, once again, online play, I mean, the possibilities are endless. I mean, you can have posses that you can create online. You and your friends can make an actual posse, whether it's a posse of outlaws or a posse of sheriffs or do-gooders, bounty hunters, people that go out and try to face the outlaws. You can do stuff like that. Of course, like I say, Rockstar again is kind of spoon feeding us this information, the certain details. IGN is actually doing some sit downs with a lot of Rockstar employees, getting some information. The game is great. It's just a beautiful game. Now there are some things, there's like issues, I think, with sound. There are a few little sound things that I don't kind of turn up an eye to, but it's not so bad that it completely takes me out of the gaming experience of Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what I mean? So it's very it's minute in the grand scheme of the game. I think they did a fantastic job. Should you buy it? Absolutely. Even if you're gonna buy it for for the online, you guarantee you're gonna love either one of them. And I think you should buy it now, because this is the reason why Rockstar didn't put out the online initially. Like, they didn't put it out the same time as the single player, because they want people to kind of take advantage of their game. They want you to play it. They want you to learn the mechanics, learn the game, and then get ready for when they do online, because they know that's where a lot of people's time is going to be. They want you to beat the game. They want you to play through the game. And this is over 60 some odd hours of gameplay. And that's just doing the story. I mean, there's side missions that I'm getting completely sidetracked on, no pun intended. And you're doing these side missions, and like I say, I'm a toe step into doing a lot of the story mission stuff. So it's so much you can do in this game, and they did a remarkable job. I'm super excited as to what they're gonna do with the online, and it's again, it's some small little things. There are a few glitches. I've seen a lot of people post a couple of the few little glitches and the mishaps, and there's things like certain assets like beer bottles and chairs and newspapers that are like floating. Like you get those. And honestly, come on, can you really blame it from? It's not. Nothing's going to be 100% perfect. But I will say, this game is literally top rated through all the other media, the rating medias, the Metacritics, and all those rating systems. I mean, this is literally, I think it's like number 3 or 4 for top rated game of all time. Like, of all time, we're talking from the conception of games to now, top 5. I think it's like 3rd or 4th. So again, guys, that speaks for itself. As we walk here, we see Arthur Morgan walk out from getting his bath. Yeah, I want you guys to, stay in tune with it. I want you guys to have a fantastic day and pick up the game. With that being said, stay gaming.